All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
They go play action with Dart. And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
Now that's the start. I love.
Now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now. Let's go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Bro, this shit is crazy, man. That's not fair at all.
That is a gain of 16 to set him up first.
That's not even good.
Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel from 3 yards out. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Giants nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll go again with Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing his dart. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Once again, he finds Slayton. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Dart. Open man downfield is Johnson. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
Ah, man.
Pretty nice aggressive run there before being run down just inside of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Second down in a yard. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. To throw now, Dart. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Here's Dart. It's complete.
Get him. What they call it? What's that?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
On the running
puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Okay.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials.
No, that was a screen pass.
It's their own fault.
But it's a screen. It's behind the line of screen.
Stay focused and avoid major mistakes
like that. But he got the first down either way it goes. I guess it don't matter.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. In motion, Slayton. Now Dart. He's got Slayton on the slant. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, you know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
Here's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
5 yards to go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Dar once more.
Oh, bro, this game, bro.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team
All right,
on the
man, let's
brink
get
of the
Steve.
playoffs.
Let's try to
And
get
Deshaun
Steve.
Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Tracy trying the right side. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Come on.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own
Yo, my
team.
bad, y'all. My bad.
They're trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 19, 19.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on second and third down here.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another second and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in.
Is there?
Down Commanders. Punching it in from a yard away. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Giants 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Play action, here's Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw is Dart.
Good D, good D.
The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing, Dart.
Why did I?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're
Trying to do
get
too
the
much.
third
Trying to do
down
too much.
conversion.
First down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll throw again. Dart eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
All right.
A good job in coverage there that took away his top read on the play. So he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession. But the coverage held, it goes incomplete.
2nd and 10. That's complete to Slayton. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. Able to find the open
God
man.
damn it, Marshawn.
And he gets it down a yard.
How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, G-Tan.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option.
Man, we can't be getting caught up right there, man. We need clean pressure. We need free pressure.
The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll hand it to Tracy.
Great tackle. Great tackle.
Inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Tracy. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They get this out left. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
Yes, sir. Sean Taylor laying wood.
2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A big play, if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
All right, good play, good play.
Darius Slayton, as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Damn, I thought that was broke, man.
A game of just 3.
We call a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Here we go. Set. Hop. Set the eagle. Set the eagle.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A gain of 6 yards.
Daniel's going to throw for it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lane. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Reload. Reload. Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down by
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard
So here's a
line.
1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Get it.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
2nd and a couple.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
At the 11-yard
Go.
line.
Ready, ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they
right, man. One stop. One stop.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer.
Come on, that's a fucking safety, bro.
Bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like.
Like, literally tackled him 5 yards in the end zone, bro. Like, this game's crazy.
To the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
That's exactly what they were aiming for defensively. A huge early play that cuts off any opposing momentum at the knees. As soon as that snap was made, they were flying to the ball and through the line. Great call from the coaching staff, and even better execution.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Pass to 60. Pass. Ready, go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And very little there. He might have got a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
And we're at the 41, second and 9.
Cougar 19.
They go play action. Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to set up a tough third and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Now Daniels. And he finds McClure. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
All right, GG's, man. I want to go for it.
41 yards. And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
31. Giants 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
For Washington.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. A good pickup there, a 22. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first three quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap.
Indeed. Lock that shit down if you can't turn around and catch it.
You'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing his dart. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Oh, wow. Wow. What a play.
Just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. Dart. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They throw it out right complete. No reason not to try it there.
Ah, they gave that to him. Oh, this game, bro.
They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Throwing again is Dart. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Going right side, he
finds Marshawn, like
9 yards, not quite enough.
Okay. Bro, I'm trying to favorite it. I'm not trying to run it.
Nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL.
Wow. That's how you just cook the double team.
For a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Giants
what I get, man. Trying to favorite that fucking play. GG's though.
Extra points.
Definitely GG's.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Commanders 31, Giants 21.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke worth that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
And I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Right back to him on first down. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. From the gun, Dart rolling to his right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Everybody, out of everybody, Slayton that I can't guard.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Dart. Now defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They go play action with Dart. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Flushed out right. He's got a man, complete.
Bro, that's crazy. They don't let me animate. They get the foul, bro.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys,
all right,
how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Flushed it, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
All right, GG's, man, GG.
Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Giants get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders, and they are going to win this football game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Washington, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
All right, man. Definitely a GG. Shout out to I noticed that it was on All Pro, so that's why it was a little like he in his All Pro shit. I don't know why. So yeah, man. I don't know. I'm gonna see. Like, it's a Legend League. I want to be able to play with AD, with Adrian Peterson. All right, though, man. That's definitely gonna be a GG. As always, man, I definitely appreciate everybody that come through. Check out the content. I'm gonna catch y'all next time, man. Peace.